Israel's Security Cabinet is set to meet to discuss and approve the Gaza ceasefire deal and the release of the captives. MPs are divided on the agreement, which is due to be implemented on Sunday. Far-right National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir is threatening to resign if the Cabinet approves the deal. Well, for more on this, we're joined now by Hamdah Salhut, who is in Amman because Israel has banned Al Jazeera from operating there, as well as in the occupied West Bank. Hamdah, can you just first of all tell us about this cabinet meeting that is due to get underway at the moment, I believe?
Well, this security cabinet meeting is more than a day delayed, and that's because of internal fighting within Benjamin Netanyahu's coalition. But nonetheless, the premier's office did release a statement saying that he has confirmation from the mediators that all of the outstanding issues have been resolved. Netanyahu had informed the family members of Israeli captives that the deal will be underway. But this vote in the Israeli security cabinet is critical, but it's not going to be what ratifies this deal. In fact, it needs to happen in the wider cabinet, which is Benjamin Netanyahu's coalition, which will happen on Saturday evening. And there are reports that members of the far right are threatening to bolt the coalition, including National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir, as well as the Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich, who have both been quite outspoken about the deal.
Like you say, Netanyahu said that all outstanding issues have so far been resolved. But could the deal still be hijacked by politicians in Israel?
Well, according to analysts who've been speaking to Israeli media, Netanyahu should have enough votes for the ceasefire deal to pass in his wider cabinet. However, it's going to be interesting to see if Benjamin Netanyahu's government collapses as a result, because you have Itamar Ben-Gvir, a known ultranationalist, who spoke last night and said that he does not any humanitarian aid in Gaza. He doesn't want to see that. He doesn't want to see any sort of deal. He's going to vote against it, and he's threatening to leave the government if this goes through. Now, similarly, Bezalel Smotrich of the Religious Zionism Party, just within the last few minutes, there are reports on Israeli media that he's come to some sort of understanding with the Israeli premier about going back to fighting after phase one of this deal, which is one of Bezalel Smotrich's ultimatums to the prime minister. So he's set to vote no on this deal, but perhaps remain in the government due to this understanding. But it's still unclear exactly what that sort of agreement they came to, because this deal is in three phases that would ultimately see an end to the war. And there are a lot of members, not just in these two far-right parties, but even of Netanyahu's own Likud party, who have said that they don't want to vote against it, that they do rather want to vote against it. But as it seems now, Benjamin Netanyahu should have enough votes in the wider cabinet to get this to pass on Saturday evening.
OK, thanks so much, Hamdah. We'll be keeping a very close eye on developments there. Hamdah Salhut for us in Amman.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.